That's one creepy-looking mansion. That watchbird gives me the heebie-jeebies. It wouldn't go with the decor of the governor's mansion. That fountain gives me the heebie-jeebies. It's a pleasant-smelling flower. This flower sure smells pleasant. That's a very small door. It's locked. It's the front door of this fabulous, though creepy, mansion.
Hey! Who are you? And what are you doing in my house?
I'm Guybrush-Threepwood, the love machine of Bailey Island.
Don't make me laugh. You're just another maggoty pirate. My name is Ozzie Mandrill.
That name sounds familiar. Aren't you the over-the-top heavy metal performer who bites the heads off of monkeys?
Don't play the gink with me, Threepwood.
Who's playing?
Well then, allow me to illuminate the dingy corners of your mind. Ozzie Mandrill is a businessman, a capitalist, a real estate developer. I'm also the future king of the Caribbean.
Hey, you're the guy who's trying to buy out the Scum Bar.
The Scum Bar? That's just the tip of the aardvark. I'm gonna buy the whole Caribbean.
Why are you buying up all the land in the Caribbean?
Because I'm a man with a vision.
You too? What are yours like?
I see a Caribbean freed from the chaotic plundering of grog-swilling pirates. A Caribbean made safe for the orderly consumerism of family-oriented themed restaurants and resorts. A Caribbean scrubbed clean of filth. A Caribbean you'd be proud to take home to your mother.
Gee, mine are mostly about ice cream. And how do all my pirate friends fit into your capitalist utopia?
Ah, they'll be retrained.
Retrained?
Yes, the service-based economies of tomorrow's Caribbean will need legions of waiters, janitors, maids, and dishwashers.
But what about pirates who don't want to be waiters, janitors, and dishwashers?
What makes you think they'll have a choice?
And how do the dozens of pirate support industries fit into your scheme?
They'll be torn down, of course. No more will these islands be cursed with the blight of run-down watering holes, murky voodoo shops, and disease-ridden houses of ill repute. Instead, our streets will be decorated with classy art houses, whimsical theme restaurants, and upscale knick-knack shops.
But what about the stores that won't sell out?
Ah, they always sell out, eventually.
But what about the children?
What about them?
I don't know, just thought I'd ask. I'm tired of discussing your warped dreams.
And I'm tired of discussing them.
What's your beef with pirates?
Well, for one thing, pirates smell. The only thing that smells worse than a pirate is two pirates. It's enough to make a man park a tiger on the rug.
Yeah, right. Is there anything else you hate about pirates?
Not much.
Oh?
Other than the fact that they're an uncouth subculture of illiterate yobbos who make it impossible for a hard-working businessman to earn an honest quid without worrying about being sacked and or pillaged. Not much, really.
Ah. What's with all the dead animals?
I like having them around. They remind me of where I came from.
Burbank?
Australia, you ninny.
Oh. My navigator tells me that you're pretty good with an insult.
Pretty good? Listen, Kittywink, I'll have you know that my insults have finished off over 500 hostile takeovers. There isn't a man alive or dead who can withstand the might of my withering barbs.
I bet I can beat you.
Oh, really? And what stakes do you propose?
If I win, you have to do the chicken dance in the middle of town.
Fine. And if I win, you have to leave my house.
Agreed. So, what form of insult game shall we play?
Let's stick to the basics, shall we? On guard. Touche!
Oh, that is so cliché. Every enemy I've met, I've annihilated.
With your breath, I'm sure they all suffocated. You're a snag short of a Barbie.
I'm what?
You've seen one too many smacks from the lily whacker.
I'm sure that was a stinging insult, but I don't know why.
You're not within cooey of beating me.
Well, didgeridoo to you too.
Ha ha!
I lost.
Naturally. Now get out of my house.
It leads back to the Lucre Island forest. I think every self-respecting pirate island should have a spooky-looking swamp. It's a stinky puddle of swamp water. Mighty pirates don't need to splash around in puddles. I've always wanted swamp-scented perfume. What a distinct aroma. It's a crude raft. Hope I can find my way out of this place. It's a gate. I don't think I'm making any progress here. Swamps are confusing the bejeebers out of me. It's the way out of the swamp. There, that should make my concoction smell better. There, that should make the concoction smell interesting.
Weird smelling stuff you sprayed at me. It smells woody and flowery and swampy.
Nothing like the smell of rotting bait to woo the ladies.
That's an all too familiar smell. Guess I can't complain though, since Gerald S. Topolis is my best customer.
Gerald S. Topolis.
The man regularly buys prosthetic noses from me.
Really? He's my, really good friend. Yeah, I lost track of him and, missed him so much that I made a little odor potion to remind me of him.
Okay, too much information. I have a strict rule of don't ask, don't smell.
Well, anyways, if you know where I can find my, friend, that'd be very helpful.
Oh, yeah, sure. He lives out past the Mists of Time Marsh. You can't get through there, though, without the directions he gave me, and it's filed away someplace in my file-o-matic system.
Well, let's go get that file.
I can't. Pongo, my filing monkey, ran away a while back. He was the only one who knew how to run the file-o-matic. As a result, I have no idea how to retrieve the map. But if you can figure it out, feel free. The controls are right here.
These are the controls for the file retrieval system. It's some sort of document. They're directions to Pegnose Pete's house. Weird. Looks more like a train schedule to me. Do you mind if I turn this on? I said, do you mind if I turn this on? Guess not. It's a basket of finely crafted prosthetic limbs.
Did I hear something?
Nope, just the haunting melodies of my music box. Dave?
Yes?
I still need to find some St. Swithin's Day gifts for my friends.
What kinds of gifts did you have in mind?
I'd like to have another one of those free prostheses.
Can't get enough of experimental technology, huh? Okay, once upon a time, there was a pirate named...
Harry?
Harry. A palm reader had told Harry that he was destined to marry a beautiful singer named...
Cindy?
Cindy. Unfortunately, Cindy's hand had already been promised to a vile cad named...
Ned?
Ned, that's it.
Well,
Well, what?
what happened?
Realizing that beauty was only skin deep, she married the ugliest man in town. The end.
What a dreadful story. That story's worse than the last one.
I know. Here's your free experimental prosthesis.
What is it?
This is something special. It's a sample of my newly created, ultra-stretchy, one-size-fits-all prosthetic skin.
Ew.
With just a few square feet of this miracle substance, a pirate can replace all the skin he's lost during a lifetime of sword fighting, knife fighting, keel hauling, and the occasional flogging. And it comes complete with a set of tiny hooks for easy attachment.
I repeat. Ew. See you later.
That makes one of us.
It's a chess clock. Hey, Guybrush, I need your help. Here, take this. Where did you get this? Cripes, do I always sound this annoying? Will you open the gate for yourself already? Oh, you'll need this too. Ooh, a rope. That'll be useful. And this. Great. A rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. If you're really me, then what number am I thinking of right now? 9,452. Creepy. That is the number I'm thinking of. I guess you really are me. It's a 50-foot long piece of rope, give or take a few feet. I bet I could open any lock with this key. I haven't seen one of these in a long time. It seems heavier than I remember it, though. Thanks, Guybrush. You're the greatest. Oh, I've got one more thing for you. Hey, great, a gun! Watch out, Pegnose. Hey, Guybrush, I need your help. No, don't say anything. You'll cause a paradox. Thanks. Me? I'll try to be careful. Here, take this. Where did you get this? Cripes, do I always sound this annoying? Will you open the gate for yourself already? Oh, you'll need this too. Ooh, a rope. That'll be useful. And this. Great. A rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. If you're really me, then what number am I thinking of right now? 9,452. Creepy. That is the number I'm thinking of. I guess you really are me. Thanks, Guybrush. You're the greatest. Oh, I've got one more thing for you. Hey, great, a gun! Watch out, Pegnose. I bet a whole lot of crawdaddies would fit in this trap, and I bet it doesn't catch many either, with gaps that big between the bars. No thanks, I'll get my crawdaddies at the restaurant. I can hear some people talking inside. If I move closer to the window, maybe I'll be able to make out what they're saying.
Like I said, I got the job done. Now where's my money?
This should be good.
All in due time, my dear Mr. Pegnose.
Hey, that voice sounds familiar.
We've only completed part of the plan. You've done an admirable job in getting Guybrush out of the way, as well as reappropriating the Marley family heirlooms. I trust you put them somewhere safe for the time being.
Of course I have. I'm no idiot. That junk you're so interested in is safe and sound in my impenetrable cave.
That junk, as you call it, may very well be the key to ridding these islands of pirates once and for all. No offence, of course.
Right. So about my fee.
Later, my good man. In the meantime, the heirlooms are our little secret. Keep them hidden, and not a word to anyone. We'd hate to have my plan spoiled by an indiscretion.
All right, Mr. Mandrill, we'll do it your way. But if you don't pay me soon, I'll cut your gizzard out.
There's no need to be such a ruffian. You'll get what's coming to you.
I'd better.
I'm off to tend to my affairs. Now that we're in possession of the Marley heirlooms, I must begin determining how they relate to the ultimate insult.
So, Ozzie and Pegnose are working together. After I deal with Pegnose here, I'll have to pay Mr. Mandrill a little visit. Pegnose must catch his own fish. No thanks. If I need stinky old fish, I'll go to the bait shop. I'm not going to get too close. Wouldn't want Pegnose to see me. There's no glass. There's nothing to open. Honey, I don't feel welcome. That wouldn't be very neighborly. Pegnose must brew his own rum. No thanks. I prefer to drink rum that's been prepared by people with fully functioning nasal equipment. That's the door to Pegnose's shack. If I just go barging in there, Pegnose will shoot me.
No! Get away away from me! You crazy duck!
He really doesn't seem to like ducks. I think Pegnose's panic attacks is fun, but I'm sure I could do better. Ew, greasy. I guess they use it on these Iron Maiden spikes to allow smooth impaling. That's a very slippery welcome mat. I don't think so. You're going to jail, bucko. Well, Inspector, here's your real criminal.
What's this? That looks like Pegnose Pete.
Let me out of here!
It is. He's the one who framed me for the bank robbery. I'd like this anklet removed now.
You've got nothing on me.
I overheard you and Ozzie talking about how he hired you to rob the bank and frame me.
Ha! That won't hold up as evidence.
He's right. You have proof he did it?
Well, not exactly.
Then I will not be administering justice in this case.
But you can't just let him go.
Oh, Pete's not going anywhere. He's wanted for plenty of other crimes. Come back when you think you can prove what you claim.
All right. It's Pegnose. Well, if it isn't Pegnose Pete, the pilfering pirate.
What do you want, you ponytail freak?
So, the infamous Pegnose Pete finally meets his match.
You're nothing without your precious attack dog.
I want my belongings and I want them now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tell me where my stuff is and I won't hurt you.
Ooh, now there's a threat.
This is your last chance to tell me where the loot is.
All right.
Or I'll bring my duck in here.
Ha ha! There's no pets allowed in this building.
Or I'll boil you in oil.
I've had worse.
Or you'll be wishing it was just your nose that was missing.
Big talk for such a little man.
Or I'll ask you again.
That doesn't surprise me.
Or I'll start singing show tunes.
Yeah? Then I'll sing show tunes till my nose cavity.
Or nothing.
That's what I figured.
Come on. Please tell me where the loot is.
I'll never talk.
How does Ozzie Mandrill fit into this scheme?
I don't know who or what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. I saw him over at your house.
And you still can't figure it out. You're a sorry excuse for a pirate.
I am not. I'm mightier than you'll ever be.
Right. I'll let you get back to running errands for the wifey.
Did a duck really nibble off your nose?
I'm not talking to you.
Quack! Stay here. I'm off to enjoy my freedom.
Freedom. You can't even leave the island.
Inspector?
Yes?
Why don't you believe that Pegnose Pete robbed the bank?
Because I'm innocent.
Quiet, you. Because, Mr. Threepwood, it's just not Pegnose's style. If Pegnose had robbed a bank, he would have snuck in under the cover of darkness, used a clever series of weights and pulleys to open the vault, and would have absconded with the loot without leaving a trace of his presence. Pegnose Pete would never simply enter a bank in the middle of the day, waving a pistol around like a common thug. It's beneath him.
Yeah, what he said.
Quiet, you.
Ozzie Mandrill hired Pegnose Pete to set me up.
Have you got any proof?
I overheard them talking about it.
Listen, you. I've been tolerating your quixotic attempts to prove your innocence, but if you start slandering the good names of respectable and powerful citizens like Mr. Mandrill, I'm going to have to seriously think about throwing you back in the clink. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal. caught the real thief. Can I go now?
I'm innocent!
Quiet, you. Well, we're all tickled pink that you managed to capture Pegnose, seeing as how he's wanted for questioning in hundreds of Luca Island depths. But you haven't got any proof that he's the one who framed you, nor have you recovered the stolen loot.
Well, I better get out there and prove my innocence.
Stay out of trouble.
Why, hello there, Brittany.
Oh, hi! Why do you sound like a sick kraken?
Oh, sorry. I know someone who has a crush on you. That Castaneda fellow. You know, the chess player.
Oh, yes, I know. Poor Santos. He's so tragically intense. Macho, but sensitive. But he's so busy playing that stupid old game with his buddy. It's like I don't exist sometimes. Hey, I have a dream. Want to hear it? Someday, when I'm rich and famous, he'll look up from that chessboard for a second and suddenly realize what he missed out on. Ironic, huh?
I know someone who has a crush on you. The bank manager.
Ew! Quit it! That's creepy. Besides, he can't even advance my career anymore now that the bank is closed.
I know someone who has a crush on you.
I do.
Can you make me a star?
Well,
Do you know anyone who can? Oh, well, if you think of someone, let me know.
Well, I have manly things to do in a sensitive way. Bye. It looks pretty lifelike, but it feels too stretchy to be real. Hey, it's like a trampoline. Whoa! 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 Oh, how cute! Little tiny treasure chests that you can't actually fit anything into. I can't actually fit anything useful into those. Nah, I prefer treasure chests of the larger variety. It's a light fixture. It's controlled by a switch somewhere. It looks pretty well attached to the wall. That leads back down to the bank area. Wonder what would happen if I pull it. It controls that light. Technology marches forward. It's full of reminders. January 1st, Y 1.6K. Make sure Abacus still works. Like anything's gonna happen. It's full of reminders. June 6th. Break J. Flabby's legs if he hasn't repaid loan. Yee, note to self. Do not default on any bank loans from here. It's full of reminders. April 1st. Tell everybody their money is gone. Wow, that's just mean. It's full of reminders. October 31st. Everybody put on suits and act like gentlemen. Scary. Ugh, it's full of names and numbers and lots of math. Plundering helpless and unwitting natives of exotic islands is one thing, but stealing money from a bank by forging ledger entries? That's just so boring. Pirate Magazine. Popular news of the Caribbean's most scandalous and nefarious pirates. And in this month's issue, how to loot and pillage and still be there for the kids. I don't have time to read. That goes back outside to town. I can't go out that way. Inspector Kennard is watching the entrance. Thinking about that new ship? Low 4.0% APR. Subject to approval, other fees may apply. We do not extend credit to pirates. Figures. I believe this would qualify as a luscious fern. I'm sure if I really needed to use the bathroom, the bank manager would let me. Nah, I leave the home decorating to Elaine. I've always wondered how they get the ship in there. That's the second most useless trinket I've ever seen. What's that shadow? It looks like a nose? Hey, a prosthetic nose! Ugh, gross. I'll bet this belongs to that smelly pirate guy, the one with no nose.
I'll take that, Mr. Threepwood.
Ack! What are you doing in here?
I might ask you the same question. Instead, I'll just take that as evidence.
Let's go try it on Pegnose.
No, this wouldn't be enough to convict him. Even if it fits, it only proves he was in the bank. It doesn't tie him to the loot.
You still think I did it, don't you?
Yes, but I can be swayed by the right evidence. Now get out of here.
Gee, I wonder how Elaine's doing.
And so, my swashbuckling citizens, as we approach the next century, can we really afford to entrust Melee Island's future to a man with no past, a man with no experience, a man who doesn't even seem to like pirates? Common sense says no!
My opponent is right. I am a newcomer to these islands, and it's true that my experience in affairs of state is minimal at best. But it doesn't take a 7th-generation pirate princess to see that Melee Island needs more than a part-time status quo governor. A governor who can't even promise her citizens good times and free grog.
Stop it! You can't be stupid enough to believe that Charles is just gonna give you free grog and good times, can you?
I'm back.
What do you want now?
Hey, you're the jerk who hired Pegnose to frame me for the bank robbery.
That's strange. I heard that you were the one who robbed the bank.
Ha! I overheard you talking to Pegnose in the swamp.
What?
You heard me. I know all about your scheme to steal the Marley heirlooms.
Ah! Your puny pirate brain is incapable of perceiving the true depths of my scheme. Besides, you'll never be able to pin anything on me without the loot. And you'll never find it.
Ha! I already found it.
Really? You found Pegnose's booty showcase?
Yeah.
What did it look like?
As showrooms go, I'd rate it a 78. It had a good beat and I could dance to it.
You're probably bluffing. But I was planning to take a hike to the showroom anyway. And when I return, I'll have plumbed the mysteries of the ultimate insult. Don't touch anything while I'm gone.
Grandpa Marley's letter mentioned the ultimate insult. Wonder if it's important. The path ends here. There's no way I'll be able to follow him through the forest without some sort of trail. Poor thing. Poor, endangered giant wombat. It's nailed down. Poor thing. Poor dim-witted giant koala. Poor thing. Poor defenseless giant platypus. I'd hate to see the creature that laid this. No, I have no interest in trying to hatch the egg. Poor thing. Poor ferocious man-eating giant crocodile. Poor thing. Poor dim-witted giant koala. Guns don't kill wild animals. Ozzie kills wild animals. Real pirates don't need guns. Despite the great fun it would be, I'm not moving any furniture today. Poor thing. Poor cuddly-wuddly giant dingo. Poor thing. Poor doomed hapless giant kangaroo. Match dueling swords. There are more civilized ways to pick a fight. This cane has an almost imperceptible crack in it. Looks like high-quality wood, though.
Stop that! What are you doing? And what is that horrid smell? You've befouled my platypus. Ah, crikey, look what you made me do. Now I need to order a new cane.
Thought he'd never leave.
Still here, are ya?
Mates alone. They're a very temperamental group of performers, you know, and they must not be disturbed.
Oh, sorry. It's a wooden hand. This requires stealth. Come and get it, boys. Ah, look at those little buggers go. They must be real hungry for the taste of redwood. It's a wooden hand infested with termites.
Still drying on that cane. Please don't pick it up. What in tarnation are you doing, son?
Just looking at my stuff.
Is that what they call it these days? Now be quick about it. I wouldn't want any women folks to see that.
Those little buggers sure know high quality wood when they see it.
Freddy, my new cane had better be ready.
Oh, it sure is, Mr. Mandrill. It's right over on that bench there.
Creepwood? Thinking of buying a walking stick of your own, are you? Might make you look more distinguished. Quite like a monkey in a hat.
Yeah, those are funny. Hey!
Put it on my bill, Freddy, and don't even think about overcharging me, or I'll own ya.
Yes, sir. Always a pleasure, Mr. Mandrill.
I'm back.
What do you want now?
You're through, Mandrill. I can prove that you framed me.
Let me guess. You found Pegnose's booty showcase.
Yeah.
And what did it look like?
It was one of the top 5 booty showrooms I've seen this year.
With the power of the ultimate insult, the Caribbean will be mine. Don't touch anything while I'm gone.
Once I clear my name, I really should find out what this ultimate insult thingy is. It's a pile of sawdust. Good thing I had that trail to follow. Up until now, that is. It's disappeared. Those termites probably ran out of cane to eat. Now, where did that Australian pirate phobe go? Oh, there he is.
I must have kangaroos in me upper paddock.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting Aussies.
This ultimate insult nonsense has me uncharacteristically baffled. I knew I should have taken that class in ancient voodoo curses at the University of Toowoomba.
The heirlooms must be nearby. It's pretty shallow here. I can see the dirt on the bottom easily. No thanks. I'm not thirsty. It's not so shallow here. I can just make out the bottom. really deep here. I can't see the bottom at all. Just a strange, murky darkness. They're very tropical. Ah, no way. I think I've had enough caber tossing to last me a while. Hey, there's a hidden passage back here. That must be where Ozzie disappeared to. That's the way to Pegnose's ill-gotten booty showroom. What an odd collection of junk. There doesn't actually seem to be all that much valuable stuff in here. No, I'd probably get busted for possession of stolen property. It's a skull. Murray? Guess not. Well, I've already got a skull. What kind of twisted freak keeps the skulls of his victims lying in piles around his showroom? I bet he wasn't hugged much as a child. Ugh, no way. Who knows where these skulls have been? Other than inside somebody's head, I mean. Wow. Wonder if Elena let me have one of these. Nah, I wouldn't want to get tipsy in here and accidentally break something expensive. Ick. Dirty dishes. For a master thief, Pegnose is a real slob. I've got plenty of tables at home. This button practically screams push me. Hey, that looks like the Lucretown Bank's missing loot, and the Marley heirlooms. I've got to find a way to get in there. The bank booty and the Marley heirlooms are in the cavern on the other side of this unbreakable window. Yeah, sure. I'll just break that reinforced glass by banging my head on it. That'll certainly mess up the carpet. It's a ladder. It goes up. It's too dark to see. I don't think the fishies are gonna just swim into an empty Scupperware container without some incentive. There, now my bait will stay fresh. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. I believe this species is known as Echinostéridae henricea. Yeah, I wonder what that is. It's a cavern leading into the rocks. I wonder where that rope goes. It's just a rock. Looks like someone couldn't hold their breath long enough. It's just some slimy seaweed. I think that's called moose coral. Hey, there's a secret-looking door there. Whew. It's a good thing I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. It's the stolen booty from the bank. just fell out of the chest. A tiny screw. I'll bet it goes to Pegnose's prosthetic nose. Now I can clear the good name of Guybrush Threepwood. I'm afraid to rummage through this, lest I get my fingerprints all over everything. Wonder what this little brass screw could be used for. I don't think that would help anything. That's Pegnose's showroom over there. That window is completely unbreakable. It's beautiful. I don't think it's my time to walk into the light. I can't reach it. I mean, I really can't reach it. What a strangely shaped stalactite. I'd better not. It's locked. It's Pegnose. Well, if it isn't Pegnose Pete, the pilfering pirate.
Oh, leave me alone. Being incarcerated is bad enough without the torture of your drivel.
I bet you didn't realize that you smell like a combination of swamp water, sawdust, fish bait, and flowers.
Are you getting more dates now that you've discovered a better scent?
Why would someone with no nose need a hanky?
Well, I still have drainage, you know.
You know, we actually do look kind of similar.
Hey, that's cruel and unusual punishment.
Stay here. I'm off to enjoy my freedom.
Freedom? You can't even leave the island.
Stay out of trouble.
It's the stolen booty from the bank. I recovered the stolen loot. Am I free now?
That doesn't mean you didn't steal it.
Oh, Inspector, I think you'll find this interesting.
What's this? It looks like a tiny screw.
I think you'll find it goes with the nose I gave you earlier.
Oh, you do you? What makes you so sure, eh?
It won't prove a thing.
Quiet, you. Well then, perhaps we should give it a try. Hold still, you. Quiet, you. Well, I'll be. Let's see that screw.
It doesn't fit.
Quiet, you.
If the nose fits, you must acquit.
I've never seen that screw before in my life.
Quiet, you. Well, all right then. I guess your name's been cleared. Let's see that leg of yours.
Right. The anklet thingy.
Hold on. Maybe I should do a background check on you. Just because you didn't rob the bank doesn't mean you aren't wanted for other more heinous crimes.
Hey, he stole a duck!
Quiet, you! On the other hand, without the stigma of felonious robbery hanging over your head, you seem pretty harmless. So, off you go.
Hey, was that an insult? Done paying your debt to society, Otis?
Ha freaking ha.
Time to make sail, shipmates.
Thank God, I hate this repressive place.
Yeah,
I was getting kind of bored.
We can't. I have more repairs to make. Just kidding. Ship's ready.
All right, mateys. Stay here and watch the ship while I go into town.
Yeah, you guys stay here while Guybrush and I check out the flora.
If you get to go, I get to go. Scumbar, here I come!
Hey, if anyone here gets to go to the scum bar, it's me.
Hey, please stay here and guard the ship. I'll be back soon.
Jeez, we were just kidding.
We were.
This can't be right.
I'm afraid it is, Governor. Charles L. Charles' Good Times Free Grog campaign has given him a 23% lead in all the polls.
But...
Honey, I'm home.
Guybrush! Ah, you're back!
Yes, and look what I've got. Oh, wait, that's not it.
Oh, Guybrush, this is wonderful! Esteban, take these papers down to Melee Town Hall and save my mansion. Oh, Guybrush, I am so glad you're back. What took you so long?
Well, that's a funny story. It all started when I went looking for the no-nosed pirate. And then Ozzie said, I'm gonna put your shrimp on me bobby. After that, I was attacked by an army of koalas. And so the lawyers used the Marley Mansion deed to draw up the legal papers to save the mansion. And I came back here.
Well, seems like the sensible thing to do would be to destroy my grandfather's heirloom so that no one could get their hands on the ultimate insult. Whatever that is.
I agree. Got a match?
Charles, you manipulating weasel. Get out of my house before I stick my piranha poodles on you.
Yipes! Now, my dear Mrs. Marley.
Threepwood.
Is that any way to talk to the next governor of Melee Island?
I don't care what the polls say. The pirates of Melee will see through your tissues of false hopes and empty promises.
The pirates of Melee couldn't see through a window. They can't even see what's right in front of them.
What are you talking about?
Why, only the biggest lie of them.
LeChuck!
At your service. Enough of this inane banter. I've got an election to win.
How do you expect to be elected once I tell everyone you're really LeChuck?
Go ahead, tell them. Shout it from the rooftops. It will only ensure my victory. And once I'm elected, I'll use my gubernatorial powers to divine the secrets of the ultimate insult.
Huh?
You heard me. The ultimate insult. With its unholy power, I'll make the seas run red with the blood of my enemies. I'll bring the forces of hell to the shores of the Caribbean. And I'll finally make Elaine my willing bride.
Oh, yeah? Well, you fight like a cow.